Victor Wembanyama's offseason has been nothing short of transformative. The highlight that caught fire online was his training session with Hakeem Olajuwon, one of the greatest post scorers and defenders of all time. Wembanyama didn't just show up for a photo opportunity, he engaged in footwork drills and absorbed the intricacies of Olajuwon's legendary Dream Shake. This matters because Wemby's length and skill already make him unstoppable. Adding post moves rooted in Olajuwon's genius will elevate him even further. The excitement across social media reflected how seriously fans and analysts are taking this development. Big men throughout history have improved dramatically after learning from Hakeem, including players like Dwight Howard and Yao Ming. Wemby's openness to learning proves he isn't satisfied with talent alone. Instead, he's seeking wisdom from the greatest, building a foundation for long-term dominance. Another off-season moment that showcased Wembanyama's maturity was his interaction with Kevin Garnett. Garnett, known for his fiery competitiveness and unrelenting energy, offered an inspirational talk that resonated deeply with Wemby. Most young stars only focus on trainers or skills coaches, but Wembanyama understands the value of mental toughness. Garnett built his career on intensity, leadership, and a refusal to back down, traits that Wembanyama can adapt as he becomes the Spurs' franchise cornerstone. Listening to Garnett isn't about copying his exact personality, but about taking lessons on how to demand excellence from himself and teammates. For someone entering only his third NBA season, Wemby is showing an advanced understanding of leadership. Garnett's words give him a blueprint to how to blend competitive fire with maturity. That mindset shift could be just as important as any new skill on the court. Perhaps the most unique part of Wembanyama's offseason was his time at the Shaolin Temple in China. For 10 days, he lived among monks, shaved his head, and committed to daily practices of meditation and discipline. This wasn't about publicity, it was about finding inner peace and focus. The demands of NBA stardom are more than physical. They require a centered mind that can handle stress and scrutiny. By taking this journey, Wemby displayed a level of self-awareness few athletes achieve so early in their careers. He's not just chasing basketball greatness, but personal balance. This choice shows he's preparing for superstardom on every level, not just with highlights or stats. The lessons of patience, humility, and focus he gained could translate into calm leadership when playoff pressure arrives. Wembanyama's story is also defined by resilience. Last season, he faced a rare and serious condition, deep vein thrombosis, aka DVT, in his shoulder. This could have sidelined him for much longer or even created fear about his long-term health. Instead, Wemby treated it as a challenge to overcome, committing to recovery with patience and focus. That kind of setback could easily rattle a young star, especially one carrying so much hype. Yet Wembanyama returned with determination, not self-doubt. This episode proves that his career won't be derailed by adversity. He's already shown the mental strength to bounce back. When paired with his incredible skill set, that resilience makes him even more dangerous. Every great superstar has faced setbacks, and Wemby already passed his first major test. The numbers from Wembanyama's second season reveal just how special he is. He averaged 24.3 points, 11 rebounds, 3.7 assists, and 3.8 blocks in just 46 games. That level of production at his age is unprecedented, especially with efficiency gains across the board. His true shooting percentage climbed to 59.4%, which is elite for a big who takes threes and self-creates offense. His defensive rating was 108.6, highlighting his rim protection and ability to anchor a defense. Even more telling was his net rating of plus 0.8, proving that when he was on the floor, the Spurs were better than their opponents. These stats show not just potential, but actual dominance happening in real time. Advanced analytics backs up the eye test. Wembanyama is already shaping up as one of the NBA's most impactful players. What separates Wembanyama is how quickly he's made NBA history. He's the first player ever to record multiple games of 20-plus points, 15-plus rebounds, 5-plus blocks, and 5-plus threes. No one else has blended interior dominance and perimeter shooting like this. He also had back-to-back games with 4-plus blocks and 4-plus threes, another statistical milestone that was previously unheard of. Add to that his 50-point performance in just 32 minutes at only 21 years old, and you begin to see the scope of his uniqueness. Wemby isn't breaking records that belong to other players. He's creating categories that never existed. These numbers don't just suggest he's great, they prove he's redefining what a modern superstar can be. Few athletes in history have made this kind of statistical imprint so early, so his trajectory is pointing toward all-time greatness. Wembanyama fits the description of a basketball unicorn better than anyone before him. At over 7 feet tall, he handles the ball like a guard, shoots threes, blocks shots at an elite rate, and can defend every position. The term unicorn has been used for players like Kristaps Porzingis or Giannis Antetokounmpo, but Wemby takes it to another level. Unlike others, his combination of size, fluidity, and instincts make him a true one-of-one. He isn't a stretch big who occasionally protects the rim. He's a guard, wing, and center rolled into one. Defenders can't game plan for him because he can exploit mismatches from any spot on the floor. Analysts often try to compare young stars to legends, but with Wemby, comparisons just fall short. He's in the process of becoming the standard other players will be measured against. Despite everything he's already achieved, Wembanyama insists he's only shown 15% of his true capabilities. That statement reflects both humility and terrifying upside. If he believes he's just scratching the surface, what happens when he reaches even 50%? Wembanyama's growth curve suggests he could add new dimensions to his game every year, whether it's improved passing, refined post-scoring, or just defensive versatility. His ceiling keeps climbing. It's rare for a rookie or second-year star to openly acknowledge how far they still have to go. That perspective ensures he won't plateau early, and it sets the stage for his third season to be a breakthrough. One of the most impressive things about Wembanyama is his maturity off the court. Most young stars get caught in the whirlwind of fame, but he's building a balanced life. Training with legends, retreating to monasteries, and learning from veterans all show he values wisdom beyond basketball. This emotional intelligence is a key ingredient in becoming a true leader. It means he can steady his team during high-pressure moments and keep himself grounded during tough stretches. For the Spurs, that's invaluable. They're rebuilding around someone who isn't just skilled, but stable. Wemby's showing he understands how to handle superstardom without losing himself. That kind of poise could make the difference between being a star and being a champion. When you put all these factors together, Year 3 looks like the season Wembanyama explodes. He's improved his efficiency, elite advanced stats, and new skills learned from Hall of Famers. He has the mental fire instilled by Kevin Garnett, the technical polish from Hakeem Olajuwon, and the inner balance from his time in China. He's already broken records, and now he's healthier and more experienced. The Spurs will likely design their system fully around his strengths, unlocking new opportunities. Few players combine raw numbers with maturity the way Wemby does. If his first 2 years were about flashes of greatness, his third could be about consistency and dominance. This right here is the year, folks. Victor Wembanyama could move from prodigy to the bona fide face of the NBA.